Wondering what it's like to have a layover in the Changi airport in Singapore and stay at the Crowne Plaza Changi Airport Hotel? From the seamless airport experience to exploring the Jewel Changi, I'll walk you through my entire layover, from arriving by MRT at the Changi airport, checking in at the Crowne Plaza Hotel, exploring the Rain Vortex, and navigating the airport for my next flight. Hi, it's Bonnie from Bon Voyage Cruise Travel. I have been on 47 cruises and countless international trips, and one thing I love is finding the best airport hotels and layover experiences. So whether you're planning an overnight stay or just passing through, this guide will help you make the most of your time at the Changi airport, one of the best airports in the world. But even in a world-class airport, things don't always go smoothly. I made a big exit mistake that cost me both time and money, and I'll share what happened so you can avoid the same mistake. They just don't work the way I travel, so I really need to rethink how I'm going to be doing this. I arrived at the Changi airport after taking the MRT from Clarke Quay and made my way to Terminal 3, where the Crowne Plaza Changi Airport Hotel is located. The hotel is inside the airport, connected directly to Terminal 3, so no need for shuttle services. But it took me an hour and 35 minutes. I have a flight tomorrow at 10 and I need to be here at 7, and I didn't want to leave at 5 o'clock in the morning, so that's why I came and got a different hotel. This was quite a bit of stops. I'd say it's probably a total of maybe 11 stops and 2 changes. Of course, you can always take a taxi. Ground level where I was on the metro, and I had to take an elevator, and so I'm on the T3 departure section. I'm looking for my hotel. It's huge and it's got a lot going on. Anyway, this is just level 3. I don't see anything about my hotel here, so I have to ask. I saw this sign corner from the elevator past Starbucks. And now I'm going to head over. You can see it at a distance. This is the Crowne Plaza Hotel. Yeah, everything is Christmas here. The lobby is modern and upscale, and check-in was quick and very easy. I arrived in the evening, so I had time to explore the Jewel Changi, which is only a 10-minute walk from Terminal 3. It's like they store luggage here. They have a day-use room. 6 hours is $240 and 8 hours is $260. That's like a Singapore rate. And there's some type of an Italian restaurant here. The rooms were spacious, quiet, and perfect for an overnight stay. I was really impressed. It's quite an interesting room. So you've got your desk, bed, TV, everything's mirrors, and then the bathroom's right here. It's like a little apartment. Wow. I mean, I have to remember I'm at the airport. Terminal 3 right out the doors into the airport. Nice big bathroom. This huge door. Kind of a smart design. I'm impressed with Holiday, and this is also affiliated with the IHG. I mean, you are paying for the fact you're at the airport, but apparently even my Terminal 4 is so far away I have to take a bus from Terminal 2 arrivals. He suggested at least 3 hours check-in. These are the kind of outlets they use in Singapore and Hong Kong. But what's nice here is they do have the USB as well, so that was handy. But I carry this just in case. The Jewel Changi is not inside the transit area. It is in the public zone, meaning both travelers and locals can visit. How you get to Jewel is from Terminal 3. It's about a 10-minute walk from the hotel. You veer right and you'll notice a walkway that is covered, and it's a moving sidewalk that takes you into the area. It's directly connected to Terminal 1 and accessible from Terminals 2 and 3 by walking. It's so cute. I could see Juliana really liking this. She likes to assemble things, puzzles. So this is open to the public. People come here for something to do. It's like a mall. Anyway, there's lots of places to eat, and then this Vortex show I'm trying to get to. Wait a minute, I'm at the airport. Right? It's crazy. So this is like a destination for people to come to. It's not just part of the airport. And a big Zara store. Oh, it's huge. So what's inside the Jewel Changi? You'll notice the Rain Vortex. It's the world's tallest indoor waterfall. And I happened to be there at Christmas time where they were doing some light shows and some Christmas music. And it's really a great place to relax and If you have a layover, I notice people there with their luggage just sitting down. So just so you can get an idea of how this layout is, in the Jewel Changi Airport, there are 12 levels, and levels 1 through 5 are parking, and they're basement levels. And then when you are in the other 5 levels, we'll see level 1 has early check-in, Changi Lounge, baggage storage in the Terminal 1 arrivals hall. Level 2 has the Crowne Plaza Hotel where I started, and then I ran into retail shops, and there's a viewing deck. You can see the Rain Vortex. Level 3, it has link bridges to Terminal 2 and 3 with retail shops and gardens. And level 4 has the Yotel Air Hotel, the Changi Experience Studio and retail shop. And then level 5 has the CANOPY Park, which is an attraction for families. It's a place where you can let your kids run around on bridges, and different kinds of things are going on there. And there are places to eat up at the restaurants in the area. Burger and lobster. It's just a nice place for activities for kids. There's endless shopping. There's high-end brands and local Singaporean shops. There's food from fast food to fine dining. There's something for everyone. I mean, I'm almost lost, to be honest. A lot of local people are there just visiting it. It's like a gigantic attraction, really. There's a lot of little kids. So look at all the snow. Oh, it's really good. And then the vortex is right there. You can see it. Is it worth visiting? Absolutely. If you have a layover of at least 4 hours, I'd say, maybe even 3, it is a must-visit experience. Looks like a cute place. Violet on. The reason why I came the night before is I really wanted to check this out, and I was worried that if I went to go look at this, I would be late for my flight because there's so much to see. This is the ARABICA place. Everything's just so clean and new. Dark latte, and it has like a little bit of cocoa in it. It's really, really good. But I know that they have one of these stores on the Arab Street. It's a big, like a corner coffee shop. I didn't get a chance to try it, but this is the same company here at the airport. If you learn how to cook things, that's fun. See the rain? That's really amazing. So this is in the airport. It actually is exactly what I'm looking for because it's not crowded. The other place we're going is Disneyland. But the faux veggie with the drink is $18.30, but that's Singapore dollars. And that's about right for the airport. Thank you so much. I'm gonna get faux vegetarian. Some noodles. The breakfast at the hotel's buffet was really extensive, completely worth it. I just really enjoyed that. So it was quite a nice stay. Just so nice to just be able to step out and I'm already in the airport. So I'm heading out to my flight and I'm in Terminal 3 with this hotel. I have to take a Skytrain to Terminal 2 and then a bus to Terminal 4, so you have to add on the time for that. I'm leaving 3 hours before my flight. I hope that this will work out. This has been a really nice hotel. The breakfast was really, really nice. If you have a flight to Terminal 4 from the Crowne Plaza, you have to take the Skytrain from Terminal 3 to Terminal 2. So there isn't a Skytrain to Terminal 4, just so you know. Right outside my hotel to the right is... It might be a good idea to do what I did and just spend the night at the airport. That way you don't have to worry about transportation. You're there and then you're just worrying about transportation within the airport to get to your destination. So far it's taken me 15 minutes. You have to go this way just to get to Terminal 2. There's some elevators and then it's by ticketing counter 1. It's below, it's downstairs at arrival. That's where you catch your bus. Down the escalator or there's some elevators over there. But it wasn't really marked. Everything has live plants. I like that. This is Terminal 2. Couldn't help but stop for this. Swenson's ice cream in the airport. Build your own. Rocky Road, etc. Isn't this crazy? Organized. It's pretty impressive, really. This is what it looks like. It tells you the time. It's right out front. It sounded worse than it was. They have it down there. So that only took like 5 minutes. The way they were talking, it sounded like it was on the other end of the world. I mean, Dubai, it's a taxi ride across town. So this wasn't so bad. It's kind of what it looks like. And you've got all these different rows. So you have to look up here to see what row you're going to be going to. And mine, it says 10 o'clock 7, which is right here. This is what they have here. Food court and some things. Nothing as fancy as where I just came from. This is kind of helpful to have. Immigration done at the departing terminal, but it's automated. So you just scan your passport and your fingerprints at the e-gates. So it is fast and efficient. There weren't any lines and everything moved really fast. I had some baggage issue. What happened was my carry-on it can only weigh 7 kilograms. And it's weighs 17 or 18. And then I say, can I just check it? And they're like, it's so overweight, you have to check it as a second bag. Turns out that I don't have a second bag on my ticket. And then I ended up having to spend $200 to check a second bag. I had no choice. They just don't work the way I travel. So I really need to rethink how I'm going to be doing this, because it's just been such a hassle with this second bag. Honestly, just don't bring a second bag. Bring something super teeny. And navigating security at the Changi airport was a bit of a challenge for me. We're very, very thorough, very looking at everything. So be prepared. I don't know. First they said take out your computer, so I took the computer out. Put it in a separate thing, like you know how you do in your liquids and all that. Then it's like, well, you have too much in here, you have too many electronics, you have to take it all out. So my bag is so packed. So to disassemble it it kind of was put together like a puzzle. Like I say, I have so many things since I've been traveling for 6 weeks. So I had to disassemble everything, pull out everything, and redo it. And then he says, at the end of it all, he says, do you have jewelry? I'm like, yes, it's at the bottom of my backpack. And he's like, well, we need to see it. And I thought, that's an interesting request. Okay. And I said, I never had to do this before. And they're like, well, where are you going? Where's your transit stop? Where's my electronic stuff? Anyway, just be ready for any kind of delay, I guess is what my point is. Between the Skytrain to the train, that was all really smooth and simple, but it just all takes time. It's better to arrive early and less stressed out, especially when I had to repack my bag. That took about 10 minutes. Well, and that's another thing, checking my bag. The carry-on size that we think in America is okay, like your typical 20-inch or 21-inch, it doesn't work, though. I think you should just forget that idea. Find a smaller bag or just pack it all in one check-in luggage. And she was saying that if I had a second person, I could have shared my weight with someone else, and then maybe I could have balanced it out that way. But because I'm traveling solo, I have no option. What really is my option? I have none, so I just had to do it. I'm doing all this on my GoPro because they're super paranoid about photography, and there's security on you all over the city, everywhere you go. Like they are making sure, I'm sure they're watching me at the moment. Maybe could be what it is too. I was filming in the airport and they didn't like that. I really don't know. I'm gonna make it. She switched my aisle seat my middle seat to an aisle seat because I had to pay for all this, and she was being nice. And also they were training a new girl, and I think she was going by the book because of that. So, these things that happen, they just happen for reasons. There's nothing you can do about it. You have to roll with it. But the thing about the jewelry, that was the first. Possibly a solution to my bag problem would have been just not mentioning anything, going straight to the gate and asking to gate check the bag for the overhead space for other people. But I don't know, it just didn't seem like it was going to work either way. I guess the bottom line is pack less and really just utilize one bag if you can, because it's just not worth it for all the hassle and the inconvenience and the weight, honestly, of just carrying an extra bag. So it's so hard on a cruise because you want to wear different outfits, and I certainly am there as well. I think after all this time I would learn to I'm getting better, but I'm still not there 100%. Learn from my mistakes. There's really nothing worse than being charged all this extra money when you were trying to save money on flights to begin with. Be mindful of your time and just start early, and that way you're not rushed for time, because the airport is huge. There's lots of walking, and like I said, this particular security thing took a long time. just right outside of the stores. And they have these chairs that have the chargers. This is quiet. What I just feel about this country is everything's very quiet. It doesn't appear to be chaotic. Terminal 4 and further down are some things to look at, but here, the coffee bean is here. They even have a 7-Eleven in here. And there's the lounges here. The whole place is like a lounge. Look how calm it is. I just think that's how they operate. Things are all peaceful. There's some kind of thing called steel bloom. It's a sculpture that rotates. Cashmere, scarves, ski equipment, sunglasses, Lacoste, Legos. All these plants are real. They're so pretty. Oh, the humidity that helps these plants not get all dried out. Oh, there's fish in there too. They have a little tunnel they can go under. There's no need for a lounge. Honestly, when you're in this airport, and I just like looking around the whole area here. Look at all these fish. Wow. Clean and well kept. Everything was brand new. The Changi Airport also offers free rest areas for transit passengers. These are great if you don't want to book a hotel and you just need a place to relax during your layover. It's available in all terminals. You don't have to book anything. There are lounges that have comfortable seating and charging stations. I personally prefer the comfort of a hotel, but if you're just passing through for a few hours, this could be a good free alternative for you. I have a 7-minute walk from here to my gate. Be sure to watch my next video where I continue to the Sky City Marriott in Hong Kong for my 18-hour transit stop and explore the Star Ferry at night. If you found this helpful, informative, or you've learned something, please make sure you hit that thumbs up button. So check out my full Singapore playlist. Thank you so much for watching. Happy cruising, happy travels, and until next time. And I'll see you in the next video.